frustrating as heck, folks. But that's not going to stop Democrats from doubling down here on all this stuff regarding MAGA Republicans being fascist, because now we got CNN anchor Don Lemon defending President Joe Biden's use of the term semi-fascism to describe MAGA Republicans, arguing the president's comments were unifying because some believe they are true. Yes, you heard that correctly. He thinks that those comments are unifying by calling MAGA Republicans, and like Karine Jean-Pierre, like we just saw, virtually just calling you and I, Republicans in general, semi-fascist, which if you just read about fascism, for the love of God, read about fascism coming from Mussolini getting kicked out of the Socialist Party, in a nutshell, forming fascism himself. You explain to me how that historical whole action and series that took place correlates to MAGA Republicans today. It's freaking very hard. You can hands down make a better argument for the progressive left and the Democrat Party being considered fascist than you could Republicans being fascist, easily attaching it to Democratic history of the Democrat Party, connecting to Antifa, connecting to Black Lives Matter, their tactics, their strategies, even down to the attire that they wear. It's much, much easier to make that connection to fascism to them than it is to Republicans. It's not going to stop Don Lemon, though. But we have this clip here with Don Lemon on CNN, supposedly unbiased, by the way. Unbiased, most trustworthy news source out here, CNN, the most sourced news outlet out there. You can trust everything they say. They're unbiased.
Remember, he ran his campaign on, I'm going to unify the country. His message to the nation was, we're all in this together. I'm going to unify the country. And now he's out saying two things. One, lots of y'all are fascists. And by the way, if you vote Republican, there's a decent chance that our democracy is no longer going to exist. These are not unifying messages by any stretch.
But he can't turn a blind eye to that. I think you and I both agree he's doing it from a place of weakness.
Can the unifying message be that some of what he's saying is true? Because there are a lot of people, I got to tell you, Scott, a lot of folks who go, where's the lie? I don't see no lies detected.
I think there are 70, 80 million Americans who would say, just because I choose to vote Republican doesn't make me a fascist, and it doesn't make me want our democracy.
Scott, I got to be honest with you. He did not call all Republicans fascists. And 80 million Americans, he said MAGA Republicans, extreme. And he made it into distinction. And he also pointed out Republicans who were not part.
So if I vote for Donald Trump, I would be considered a MAGA Republican. Vast majority of Republicans are going to vote for Donald Trump. So then you would be lumped into that MAGA Republican. This is what they do, is because they don't want to get in trouble here. They want to try and sparse their words and create a broad spectrum here. They're just saying MAGA Republicans. They've called all us Republicans racist, but now they're gaslighting us, making it seem like there's a difference between just you and I, average Joe Republicans, and specifically conservatives, who, yes, would vote for Ron DeSantis, Ted Cruz. But look, we're going to vote for Trump if he runs. If DeSantis runs, there's a conversation to be had when that happens. But you're being lumped in this, folks. Don't believe what they are saying. They think you're a fascist. They think that you are a threat to democracy. You could see it through us censoring us on social media. They censor Bald Brad Show subscribers. Read the comments every once in a while. You'll see people post, it's amazing how I write one comment, it gets removed, but here's a different one, and this one stays up. I'm not deleting them. And I get that all the time. You guys are being unsubscribed. Check your bell notification, folks, because they're turning that off on you as well. I guarantee you that you probably clicked it. Go look right now and see if the bell notification is on to see if you get notified when I upload. I have people right now that have the bell notification on that don't get notified. We ran a survey here on the community tab. 70% of my subscribers don't get notifications even though the bell notification is on. Folks, we upload like 5 videos a day. We upload like 25 to almost 30 videos a week. And we get 100 viewers with about over 12,000 subscribers. I've had 100 viewers since I started the show with less than 1,000 subscribers. So nothing's changed, even though you get more subscription base. The numbers don't make sense. I'm just saying, and it's amazing how all of you also are being censored as well, because they don't like what you say. They don't like the narratives that are being pushed because it goes against their agenda. But we're the fascists, right? We're the semi-fascists. We're the extremists, not them. Amazing.
Of what you're saying. Look, I know it's a good campaign.
Listen. Why is it up to Joe Biden to divide up the Republicans? When Republicans go to the voting
he's
booth,
running.
But listen.
Okay, Scott, listen. No, listen. The former president every single day talks shit about everybody, including other presidents, including members of his own party, probably you on CNN, and now everybody is all of a sudden they've got the vapors about one statement that Joe Biden made in the entire year and a half of his presidency?
They're not the ones.
It's just, I mean, spare me the.
But Republicans aren't the ones who had Joe Biden out every day saying, "I'm going to unify the country. We're all in this together. We're not enemies."
But so unifying the country is also telling the truth, Scott. He's telling the truth about what is happening in the country. For the most part, I'm not saying that everybody's a fascist. Listen, hang on. I'm not even saying. I don't think it was the best thing for him to use that language. But you have to call a thing a thing. You have to call it what it is. You can't, that is unifying by bringing people around to the reality of what is.
I don't agree with his language, but then he's going to say that same language is unifying the country and that we should call a thing a thing. So then you do agree with his language because you want to call a thing, and that very thing is calling MAGA Republicans and Republicans and conservatives in general that vote for Donald Trump fascists. So in the same sentence, he literally contradicted himself and just tried to gaslight all of us once again as if, oh, well, I don't agree with his language, but a thing's a thing. Remember, this guy says that he is unbiased. Does that sound unbiased to any of you? Because it sure doesn't to me. By the way, his last statement at the end was him saying, I'm in so much trouble. It's not on the clip here. It's on a separate clip. But Chris Litch is watching, who's like the new CEO or whatever of CNN that's basically just got done firing Brian Stelter for his abysmal ratings on the, what is it called? The reliable sources. What a name. But it's amazing how Don Lemon somehow in his mind concocts that it's the Republicans that are a threat to democracy, but not the Democrat Party. Look, literally what's going on. They wanted to pack the court. They're trying to strip your First Amendment rights slowly. They're trying to strip actively in the House of Representatives your Second Amendment rights. We literally have seen that. Just because you want a baby to be born, you're an extremist. And you don't even have to be an actual conservative or a MAGA Republican for that. Hell, you're just an extremist if you're pro-life now because you want somebody to live. God forbid that happens. I mean, you honest to God, outside the show, you try to wrap your head around this logic and try to connect things. And like Phil Wegman of Real Clear Politics, just trying to get a clear answer. Who are the fascists? Be specific. MAGA Republicans? I want to make America great again. I'm sure all of you do. And I'm a Republican, so am I a fascist? Because I don't think I am. I don't support fascism. I don't like fascism. I'm against fascism, along with socialism. But what's interesting is fascism is an outbranch, an outgrowth of socialism. Who has the most socialists in their party? Oh, it's the Democrat Party. That's right. Yeah, you have AOC, Bernie Sanders, Ilhan Omar, the Squad, and the rest. Elizabeth Warren posting socialist ideas on top of Joe Biden. Interesting how that works, huh? Fascism, an outgrowth of socialism from Mussolini's time, somehow is just rising up in the Democrat Party. But no, you're right. We're a threat to democracy. Now that makes clear sense, Jet. Just totally linear logic there. Obviously, I'm being facetious and sarcastic. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.